Hey guys, this is Will Moyer. I'm one of the co-founders of OHey World and I'm the lead designer. I'm going to be showing you a screencast today of our web app and what functionality we already have built. So let me bring up our homepage. Now I'm running this off a local server, but we have a beta site that is up and running, requires a registration code, and has all the same functionality that I'm going to show you. Alright, so here's our homepage. And I'm going to show you using a smaller viewport. I'm going to use the iPhone 5 size viewport. And the site, it's totally responsive, the entire app is, so it works on a small screen all the way up to a big one, but we're definitely optimizing it for small screen, tablet, touch devices. So things like the conventional menu system, larger touch targets, lower information density. I don't think it makes the desktop experience any worse, and in some ways it makes it better, but it's definitely focused on a great small screen experience. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. All right, we have a custom sign-in. We also have Facebook, and we pull in a lot of Facebook information, friend location and stuff, which I'll show you guys. So we're encouraging our users to use that. Okay, so this is the onboarding tutorial. You only see this the first time you log in before you've ever checked in. And you just swipe through these screens here and it gives you a little overview of how to use the app, how to import your friend location data, stuff I'm going to show you, so we don't need to actually read that. And then at the end, you hit get started and it takes you to the actual entry point of the app. When you normally open up, this is what you see. This is the check-in screen. So you can see it automatically populated my current location, which is Chiang Mai, Thailand. It used my IP address to do that. If you're on a mobile device, it'll use your GPS. And then you open the app and all you have to do is hit check-in. So it's one button, boom, you're done. But we're not actually going to check into Chiang Mai, we're going to check into Beijing. Let's do that, and we're going to check in. So that automatically logs the check-in on my profile, and it also takes me to the Beijing city screen. So there's a couple things I want to show you about that. The first thing is the send notifications button. So whenever you land in a new city, there's always people that want to know. And if it's like your parents, sometimes they don't really know how to use Facebook or Twitter to see if you've posted something from your new city. They like to get something more direct, maybe like an email or even a text message. So we want to solve that problem. And you can see this form, it saves all my information in here from my last check-in. And I can send emails and I can send texts right in here. And I can just write my message. It's already filled in for me. Hey, I just got to Beijing. And I can send this. I can also add new contacts if I wanted. And I can post to Facebook or Twitter. And I hit send, and the OHey World server automatically sends out that information. So you may hear my phone go off in a second. It's because I just got a text. We also have a widget, a plugin built in for WordPress. So if you're a travel blogger, it will update your location. I'll show you right here. Here's my about page. And this little flag and Will is currently in area updates, pulls the data right from OHey World, and it updates. All right, so back to the city screen. The other thing I want to show you is these nearby people. So the first thing here you see are OHey World users that I'm following that are also in the city. So here's Drew Myers. He's one of the other founders, and Shannon, my friend. And they've also checked into Beijing, and they're OHey World users. And then below that, you can see your Facebook friends that are living near Beijing. Now, this is surprisingly hard to get from Facebook. They kind of have a city screen, doesn't really tell you who's currently living there. But this is really simple in our app and super easy to use. So these are my Facebook friends that are there, and I have even more I can show. And then I see everyone who's publicly checked into Beijing, who is an OHey World user, and I even see my friends of Facebook friends that are living in Beijing. And I can do this for any city. So I can open up the menu here and I can go to New York and I can see the same info. Now these city screens, they're also going to show people who match your interests. So on our profile we have an interest form. You can fill out things that you like. So you can put in web design or microfinance or whatever. And when you check into a new city, we'll automatically show you people who have matched your interests, other OHey World users who match your interests. So the functionality for that is built. We haven't serviced it yet in the UI, but it's in there. All right, so here's another city screen. I can see my Facebook friends living in New York, et cetera, et cetera. And if I click them, it will take me to their profile. So I'll show you my profile really quick. Here it is. It's a map of where I've been, my bio, places I've checked in. You can see Beijing right here. All right. The other way to keep track of your friends is the dashboard. So the dashboard is kind of like a Twitter timeline, Facebook news feed of the most recent check-ins from all the people you're following on the site. So you can see that right here. And we have lists, so you can have certain people on a smaller list, like your family, and it makes it easier just to keep track of their check-ins. We're also going to have public lists, so you can add something like travel bloggers, all the travel bloggers you follow to a list, and you can share that with your friends, so everyone can kind of keep track of the same group of people together. Okay, so I think that's been about 5 minutes. Thank you for your time, and thanks for your consideration. Bye-bye.